How hard can you go? 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 How hard can you go when the beat drop?
Pretty rough bunch, if we're being honest. Then Glaive's got a fourth. He could be on for the ace, but Zywoo takes it away from him. 30 seconds. Low HP, has the bomb, but no idea as to where the remaining CTs are. Flicking up into the header device. He has enough time to feasibly clutch this. And Aceu is the last line of defense on A. He'll be playing this one a little bit more passively, a little bit more patiently. Hell, just give this fight away to Zywoo. Wait for the cavalry to arrive. Make sure you double peek him. Simultaneously, Zywoo so nearly lands the no-scope, but on 1 HP, he's still alive. He's still here. He's still kicking. And you cannot disrespect this man because he will punish you. Storm Zywoo comes in and leaves nothing but carnage in his wake. That's outrageous.
I can't believe what is going on in this game. Just to put this into perspective, that was a 1v4 to keep the combo going of back and forth rounds. Like
6. That's a big shot from Apex, though. Not only takes the head off of Device, but actually tags Mages just behind him. And you've got to be careful playing against Apex with the scout outside, but Dupree peeks as he jumps for the nade, removes his head, and brings it back to a 4-on-4.
I just like the idea of him going, what was that, Vince? I need to be careful. Yeah, no, I think I'm good. I think I'm all right. I'll just catch him while he's jumping through the air. Magisk now even starting to style on the remaining players of Vitality. Sure, it's weaker weaponry, but I don't think they need any more confidence. They spotted out Shocks as well and somewhat baiting him in to S-Tag, who is still healthy as. And this is another time where we're actually watching S-Tag get off to a crazy start to a match as well. He's got $13,000. And we're going into round number 7. And yeah, we need a pause. We need a slowdown. Sure, the pistol... What? This is the thing that always makes me a little bit upset, is when you remove the X-ray and you realize what...
It'd be good to get this full plan into effect. They do have a couple players that are low. This is where the Scout and the Deagle could really come to the forefront, but a well-placed incendiary keeps them at bay a little bit longer on short. Now the smoke's starting to clear. Glaive is having a quick look across, clearing his angles in the process. Mages coming under fire. They know one of the 2 CTs is perched up at the bottom side of the ramp, but he's actually drilled RPK to the box. What? Mages with a 1 dig and then goes in for a second onto Shocks. It's going to be close. No, actually, it won't. They've got a kit. A Sprawless with a beautiful retake.
God, no, I'm not accepting that. That Magisk headshot is what? How do you hit that? I don't see anything. No, that might be one of the most ridiculous Deagle shots I've ever seen. I'm kind of glad that I think he's someone who's made them popular. Shocks was doing it before Fur was even in the professional scene. Like, this man loves his aggressive overpass plays, and he has timed this one to perfection. Coming round on the flank, the fake almost being sold. Ah! It's a shot! Okay, he got there in the end. Oh, and I need to breathe. God, take it away, Vince.
Vitality. That was Magisk actually faking this out, going alone, while the rest of his teammates are thinking with the idea of going up through middle. They have 2 smokes at their disposal, now being tossed for the cross. And now they can look to try and wrap straight through. Zywoo, how is your aim? On point as always, even while flashbangs. He gets 1, now spinning around into action, activating, and it's nothing but headshots to Zywoo. Again, a 4K, an 8th round to Vitality, and Astralis have been comprehensively beaten down.
Somebody should start building the set for map number 3 because Zywoo is alive and kicking. Mentioned it in the last match.
Shocks, but Aceu will be contending against two aggressive players. He gets put down by Masuda, who really had a resurgence in form on that Dust 2. Second best player statistically on Vitality. And now the top fragger of Zaiwu is moving into bathrooms, but he's not called upon because Shox is locking it down single-handedly, knocking Glaive down to 7 HP, still standing, still delivering. Shox with a 3K. And when Astralis tried to breathe a sigh of relief after the initial bloodshed went in their favor, Shox stands tall and he gets a 4K to wrap it up.
This will always be the map for me that springs to mind when I think of this player, and Pistol Rounds is where he is.
Help! I need an adult! Oh, fuck! Dude, that was sick. That was sick. Oh, yeah?
He's still going. Zaiwu puts an end to his reign of terror, but there's still 4 more players they've got to deal with. RPK again is going to give them the man advantage, but that never seems to last too long. And again, it swings back into the favor. They need to kill off S-Tag, but he's got round the corner, and just look at the quick swing coming out. Magic's trying to help him. Shox now left alone. Can he finally put another round? A second at least possible, and there we go. Vitality will at least make it 2 as the half comes to a close, but Astralis, they wanted to try and find something back into the round before allowing presence to be had, and the problem is they're being closed in from all different angles. Dupree's going to have to do something fairly impressive, but Apex, oh, he's facing the wrong way. It might be the tank to actually take the brunt of this peak. He's expecting Dupree still to be there, and now they're going to try and pressure him together. The first is clean, though, and he gets back down the stairs. Another one for Dupree. It's left all onto Shox to try and stop this man. He's been very impressive so far, and while Shox is tagged down to just 39 HP, he also doesn't have the kit, so the time is ticking too far gone. Dupree can just play with his food at this point, and there is nothing Shox can do. Dupree is not going to let him escape. He'll go down to the bomb if it means he gets rid of this man. 7-0. Fantastic round from Astralis, unfortunately, and they've taken a round because of it.
Masuda going in first, trying to take some of the early damage and the brunt of it away from Shox, so they can maybe pivot in. Mollies, flashes, smokes, all being tossed in, and no one's checked the tight left, and Masuda's going to punish them. 3 kills, and now Shox can just train with the FAMAS. It's nearly a clean sweep. Excellent work from Masuda, but Astralis uncharacteristically make a mistake and don't check one of their angles, and they get punished.
Yeah, it looked like it was half checked. Like the player that initially walks in, I think it was S-Tag. That it looked like he kind of looked in that direction, but because he also looked away from a flash at the same time, I think it just left them in a...
They've been dropping this one. Oh, yes. They've been dropping this smoke quite a lot. So this one here is going to give the illusion that a mid to B is possible. But Yakinda, he's taken away that illusion with some banana aggression.
More than one. Really good shooting from Yakinda. Even gets a third. That's what VP were waiting for. And
realize this is a possibility. So we're going to have this very interesting, strange dichotomy where the CTs rotate behind the Ts, where we have both sides exchange teams multiple times. RPK now straight into Glaive. There's the drop from Apex, and the last player remaining will be Dupree, who's in unbelievable form, and he takes them both down this split second.
I would just look at his face. Like, even he knows at this point. It's like, well, there's nothing they can do. There's absolutely nothing they can do. Oh my god. As said, I think this is one of the best performances I've ever seen from him.
Corners they're going to have to clear. They don't know if they're towards CT. They don't know if they're towards jungle. And this fight is everything. So Boomich goes down. Now it's a 2-on-2.
oh, wow. James done a lot there. And yeah, Simple will stare at Palace as long as he wants. It's Sanji on ramp and James too. They're going to double up. Is the bomb planted for it? It is. Ramp side plant.
Cross.
So basically, the question is, who wants to peek first? I think James does. Now, he has a flashbang. Surely you want to throw that out just before you challenge the first time. Make that duel a little less intense. Simple. Wants it, and that's the necessary frag. He gets them both.
That's an ace.
An ace from James on the round. They needed to find something. 11 life injected into VP's T side, courtesy of James. And this started with some B-orbing, who picked away at 1, finds the rotator, and then all on the AK-47. Great stuff from James.
A rifler. James, the bloody rifler there with the last 3 frags. Sensational work. That Boomich push, the reason I was critical of that is because they already had the number advantage. But as I was saying that, another kill went down.
Vamos jogar um 2-1-2. O Rafinha,
Você
faz...
drop.
Vou te dar uma cult aqui, ó. Faz o B você. Léo, protege o BG no meio, tá? BG, joga meio com o Leozinho.
Fazer molotov rápido aqui,
Tô
tá?
com você. Pode fazer que eu faço no azul se tiver muita coisa, Dyke.
O cara pegando no caminho da morte.
É, pode ter varanda.
Joguei azul, vamos dominar fundo, vem. Bagando. Peguei outra. Tô vendo.
Pode passar do varanda. Cola na porta, Leozinho. Matei o
Boa,
meio.
Wow, how?
Electronic, quick reactions. James got some high sense there, or a very big mouse map.
Did he just hear the burst fire switch from Flamey?
He felt like he heard something to switch like that, and Electronic still just being the immovable object by jungle, swatting away anyone coming close. Now the bomb is stuck in towards connector. A fight's about to happen on ramp as well. Very close by, but through smokes and walls, but close enough. Kick it.
Boomich shouldn't push here.
And he is. Oh, that was nasty.
That was a mess.
Yeah, not a fan.
They can plan on A at least. So the Molotov to dissuade Boomich. They know he's there. A thorn in the side. Simple with the AWP still patrolling. But look at all the...